Evet, aile babasından tekrardan merhabalar arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden devam ki. Hadi lan manyak. Artık şu alemin peşine düşmenin vakti geldi. Şu boş işleri bırakmamız lazım. Açalım bakalım. Nereye gideceğimize bakmak lazım.
Get the mains free! Top!
Come on, you young sailor, and listen to me. I'll sing you.
Kingston. Kingston flash bellek markası değil mi ya? RAM, SSD, HDD, SSD. Çok uzakmış ya. Işınlanabilir miyiz şuraya? Şu yürümenin bir anlamı yok. Çok hızlı oldu be. Abi aksiyon değil mi böyle? Evet. Hava büyüksün.
They torched several acres of cane, many a pound's worth to the poor owner. And still no word.
Ne kadar şaşırdım sen kardeş.
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
haughty sailor in plain rags and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Bir isyan yaklaşıyor herhalde. Bak şunu.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these? How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that
Persuaded them.
violence and threats should always be a last resort.
In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did at Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my
Thorough success. It's not like you to gloat, Rogers. We all deserve a moment.
don't we?
Ne çalışkan bir halksınız siz ya. Elinizin hepinizin elinde kasa bir şeyler.
I think you've had enough. Just listen to you.
Right. Where's the master sergeant?
Please, God, let me down.
Hey, get out of that scrub!
Grandmaster, welcome. Buenas noches. What have you done? The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the sage Roberts is still aboard.
Very good. Something. And what measures are you taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor them.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to live. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow. natural, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
These clothes are such a nuisance in this heat. But what to do with them?
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Please do not fail that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to reason. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow natural, efficient. A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow natural, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Şerefsiz.
Faster! We'll not be losing it!
Keep down your side, boys!
Can't get away, Corp.
Ha! Don't think it that way!
Ne kadar şaşırdım bir insan harbiden de. Buraya gideceğiz.
Get the mainsail!
There she blows! I'm back!
Bir tane var önde. Bir tanesine doğru gidiyorum galiba.
Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond. We're rollicking dandy, dandy, yo. Heave up,
300 metreye düşerse saldıracağım. Ama o ne ya? Zamanla kazanır da. Bakacağız.
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Afrika. O ne ya? Çekici, estağfurullah. Yer iz belli mi acaba? Sanırım buraya gideceğiz.
Loose and swim to!
Ve
Loose topsails, gallants,
yara
and
yara
rip the
gideceğiz.
yards off the wind! Pull! Pull all fire!
Down to the string! Right through there! Bloody missed! Down to the string! Ready to fire! Fire! Off target!
Enemy fire!
So exposed! Take the fire!
It's foundering!
Ready to fire, sir!
Get out of range! They'll sink us!
Quick as we...
We're ready, sir!
Unfold, men! Off the wind!
Pull off the fore!
Yerimden kımıldamadım bile be.
Shorten sail! Get off the
How far
squall!
now, Captain?
Get them aloft! Douse all sail! Give me some speed! Reef! Shorten all sail!
Bring in all sail! Gammon tight!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. The crew's getting restless out here.
Captain overboard!
Captain Kenway.
Buyurun benim.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I
Bu
can.
iş bende acı. Halimi de buldum.
Ali! Omdraai je best eens kwijt, vrienden mijn!
There's only what you can carry, maggot. We're not waiting on no one. Put some muscle in that bustle or we're leaving you behind.
Omdraai je best eens kwijt, vrienden mijn!
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
Ailesinden bir kadın var. O da bekliyorsa tabii.
In honest service, there are thin commons, no wages and hard labor. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, then, I'll be your bloody captain.
Yeah!
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh. You flatter me with your resistance.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
Edward
I've no
Cameron.
secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Ben zamanla kazanılır. Öyle diyorsa öyledir. Ne diyeyim? Yani sonunda alimi de kendi yanımıza çektiğimize göre ufak ufak sona doğru gidiyoruz. Hikaye artık o toparlanıyor yani. Öyle görünüyor.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. That an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Ciao.